Put on your hats and saddle up your horses, cowboys, because we have all the answers that you have been seeking for 6 months on why Yellowstone is in a heated drama right now. From Kevin Costner telling the truth behind why he didn't want to play John Dutton anymore, to Costner saying he wanted to take Yellowstone into a legal battle, we have it all right here. And if you watch this video until the end, and you will know all the juiciest, latest, and hottest news about the new spinoff. Spoiler alert, this is not the 4 Sixes or 1944, so buckle up because you won't believe this. So keep watching. Kevin Costner talks Yellowstone exit. Will probably go to court. The Sheridan and Paramount Plus side of the story. In January, Paramount announced that Yellowstone would return in the summer of 2023. In February, Deadline had whispered about the storm brewing on the horizon. Costner's commitment had shifted from 65 shooting days to a mere 50 for Season 5 Part 1. By the second part, he only wanted to shoot for 7 days. Because of this behind-the-scenes drama, the shooting got adjusted and adjusted. But is it true? Well, first, when Paramount Plus was asked about this, they kept their mouth shut and said that the Yellowstone creator, Taylor Sheridan, is a genius and that they are looking forward to working with Matthew McConaughey for another Yellowstone spinoff. Secondly, when Costner was asked about this issue, he answered it clearly and truthfully, and you won't believe it, so we're going to save that part for later. Now, months after the announcement, Paramount Plus said that Yellowstone would end in Season 5 Part 2, and like an old ritual of Yellowstone, the premiere will be in November. And they added that the most awaited 4 Sixes spinoff will premiere in December. It is back-to-back treat for the fans, right? Well, the shooting should be started in July or August. But then in May, the WGA declared a writer's strike, and then next the actor's strike. And because of these strikes, Taylor Sheridan couldn't put pen down on any script and couldn't film any scene until the strikes ended. But up until now, in the middle of September, the strike is still ongoing. Now that's all the news circulating around Yellowstone for the past 6 months, but recently the truth came from John Dutton, Kevin Costner himself. So Costner's side of the story. When the news that Costner wanted to leave his role as John Dutton in Yellowstone, his lawyer said the idea that Kevin was only willing to work 1 week on the second half of Season 5 of Yellowstone is an absolute lie. And that's all we heard from Costner's side, until future ex-wife Christine Baumgartner filed for divorce. Inside the court, Baumgartner's subtle allegations painted a narrative of Costner's possible play with his income in order to pay her less. She's talking about Costner turning down some projects. But as the hearing delved deeper into Costner's earnings, the focus has shifted to something that we all hold dear: Yellowstone's future. The burning question on everyone's mind is, John Dutton, the man that we have come to respect and fear, going to grace Yellowstone Season 6? Well, Costner, holding back his emotions, answered, "It's complicated. We did negotiate, but we didn't see eye to eye. I tried to break the logjam, they walked away." So does he really want to film Season 5 Part 2 of Yellowstone in just a week? Well, Costner has his own film Horizon, a Western epic where he wears the dual hat of director and star. This commitment clashed with the Yellowstone schedule. He confessed, somewhere along the line they wanted to change things. They wanted to do 5A and 5B. It affected Horizon. He continued, "I was going to do my movie Horizon and leave that show, do my movie, then do B. A show I was only doing once a year, I was now doing twice." Now Costner drops hints of heading to court. When asked about compensation for the latest seasons, he answered, "I will probably go to court over it." Costner's discontent stems from a split in Season 5, claiming it disrupted his calendar. He alleges that the negotiation for Seasons 6 and 7, worth a staggering $24 million, went cold. And until now, Paramount Plus executives remain sealed-lipped about Taylor Sheridan, the architect of Yellowstone, who expressed a heavy heart, saying, "I'm disheartened," pointing to Costner's sudden exit. His character's tale won't be rewritten, but it will be cut short. 2024 is the cowboy year. Why? Well, because we have a lot of spin-offs to unfold, and these are 1923 Season 2, Yellowstone 4 Sixes. Wait, you already knew that? Well, you won't believe this, because there is one latest spin-off announcement besides 1944, and it's 1960. Yeah, I know, you're excited, so let's tackle them. 1944. This spin-off was announced by Tom Prince. From the vast ranches, we're taken back in time to the dramatic backdrop of 1944. The premiere date of this story is like its cousin, 4 Sixes. Late 2023 or early 2024 seems promising. 1944 is set in World War II, where the Duttons face relentless challenges, and the one who's rumored to lead this masterpiece is the legendary Kurt Russell. 1960, the mastermind behind Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan, dropped a hint that there's another prequel on the horizon, and this time it is set in the turbulent 1960s. Imagine experiencing every Dutton generation, from the very roots in 1883 to the modern-day saga. The story of the 1960s promises to show us the Dutton dynasty. This will surround the life of John Dutton's parents while also diving deep into John's younger days. We will witness all of the revelations and every secret of his childhood, and it will not remain a secret anymore. Kurt Russell's New Frontier. As the wind carries whispers of Kurt Russell joining the Yellowstone universe, speculation is rife. Is he the lead in 1944 or the heart of the 1960 series? Well, rumor has it 4 Sixes won't be showcasing Russell's talents. There's a huge possibility that he might saddle up in an entirely new spinoff. And with Sheridan's boundless vision, another Yellowstone gem could be on the horizon. Yellowstone 4 Sixes. As we said earlier, Paramount Plus announced that the 4 Sixes will premiere in December, but because of the ongoing writer strike, you get the point, right? 4 Sixes will probably have 10 riveting episodes. Unlike its Yellowstone siblings, 4 Sixes is primed to debut on the Paramount Network. Dive into the legend of the 4 Sixes Ranch in Texas, a place where time seems to stand still, echoing the traditions of 2 centuries past. A haven for unparalleled cowboys, elite horses, and prime cattle. Our beloved Jimmy Herdstrom, played by Jefferson White, and Walker, giving life by Ryan Bingham, are saddling up for this new adventure, and there's a huge chance that Beth and Rip will be on the first season of 4 Sixes to fully connect the spinoff to the mother show. But now, let's go back to Costner's darkest hour. Imagine being bound in love for 2 long decades, sharing your life dreams and building a family. You and your partner ride through life's up and downs, raising 3 kids. And then, just like that, the winds change, leading you to different paths. This isn't a reel from Yellowstone. This is the darkest hour of Kevin Costner. So does Costner's heartbreak sound familiar? You see, 2 decades ago, Costner experienced something eerily similar. He had been married to Cindy Silva, cherished her for 16 wonderful years, and blessed her with 3 kids. Their love story ended in a courtroom, and Costner parted with an astonishing $80 million. But with Christine Baumgartner, the script seems to be rewritten. While she was expecting a windfall of $248,000 monthly, the judge dropped Costner's monthly support to a mere $63,209. Baumgartner got a bill for $14,237.50. The reason? Costner's legal fees. Now you'd think, why would she be paying for his lawyers? Because it turns out that she claimed not to understand basic terms like understood and negotiation in their prenuptial agreement. This led to Costner's legal expenses skyrocketing. His lawyers weren't delighted and said that this battle shouldn't be pricey. Through this muddy legal duel, the glint of gold can be seen. According to their prenup, Baumgartner is entitled to $1.5 million, but much like the risky gambles in Yellowstone, she could lose it all. Maybe even more if she challenges it. And when Costner spoke, you could hear the Yellowstone-esque pain echoing. Yet amidst all of this, Costner's spirit remains unbroken. He said he really wants to spend extra time with his kids and learn more about himself as he deals with this kind of change. And Baumgartner? In the courtroom, her vision for the future shone through. She aims for independence, dreams of nurturing her children, and she wanted to study in school. Rumors about her new boyfriend were quickly dismissed as just being a close family friend. Probed by Costner's attorney, Baumgartner shared her ambition of working with children, though admitting she might first need to pursue higher education. The road ahead is uncertain, but Baumgartner strides with conviction, and she is ready to face it with confidence. So how about you? What do you think? One of our beloved viewers commented, "I will not watch Yellowstone if Kevin Costner is not in it. I agree with his decision. I will watch any movie he does." Another shared their frustrations by commenting, "I hate it coming to this, and I don't know if I'll watch any more of Costner's movies." And in case you didn't hear all the hottest and juiciest news from Piper Perabo, who plays Summer Higgins on Yellowstone, you don't want to miss all the beans that she spilled. So click this video right here, and stay wild, cowboy.